proportional to and not grossly in excess of the amount needed to address the negative economic impact. And whereas Treasury person amounts previously provided by the federal government in response to the COVID-19 crisis, cash transfers are in excess of such amounts would be outside the scope of eligible uses and could be subject to recoupment. And whereas the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe still is impacted by the pandemic and has been challenged with its economy not rebounding, resulting in very high unemployment rates on the reservation. And whereas the Cheyenne River Reservation in north central South Dakota encompasses Dewey and Ziebach counties, South Dakota with our tribal members among the poorest in America, and measured on a per capita income basis, Dewey and Ziebach counties are among the poorest 50 counties in America. And whereas according to the 2020 census taken during the pandemic, Ziebach County has a poverty rate of 41.3% with an unemployment rate of 55.6%, and Dewey County has a poverty rate of approximately 30.9% with an unemployment rate of 40.2%. And whereas there is a severe housing shortage on the reservation, with more than 30% of tribal members living in overcrowded housing, at times more than 25 family members live in a 2 or 3 bedroom house intended for a family of 4. And whereas tribal members on the reservation have experienced higher food prices due to inflation compounded by the remoteness of the reservation and increased transportation costs, and whereas the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribal Council has decided that it would be in the best interest of on-reservation tribal members who are district residents to make economic hardship assistance grants under the category of responding to negative economic impacts caused by COVID, an allowable U.S. Department of Treasury ARPA category. And whereas the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribal Council understands that any economic hardship assistance grants to enrolled tribal members who are district residents must be proportional to the ongoing harm and used to mitigate the negative effects and ongoing impacts of the pandemic. Now, therefore be it resolved that the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribal Council does hereby rescind all the motions made on December 6, 2023 regarding ARPA economic hardship assistance grants to district residents and enacts this resolution regarding ARPA economic hardship assistance grants for district residents. And therefore be it further resolved, in order to be eligible for the ARPA economic hardship assistance grants, you must have been a resident of one of the 6 districts of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe as of December 6, 2023, and be an enrolled member of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe as of March 29, 2024. Children born after December 6, 2023 are eligible recipients as long as they are enrolled by the deadline of March 29, 2024, and their parents were district residents as of December 6, 2023. And be it further resolved, the Tribal Council has determined, I lost my place, that it is more fair and equitable to make an ARPA economic hardship assistance grant to district residents that are in the same equal amount to each district resident. And be it further resolved, the economic hardship assistance grant applications for district residents will be open for 29 business days beginning at 8 a.m. on February 20th, 2024, and closing at 5 p.m. March 29th, 2024, at which time the district's residents' allocation amounts will be calculated with the checks to be mailed out via mail beginning the following week. And be it further resolved that district residents who are members of the military or attending educational institutions who are domiciled here must have their applications received in the CRST ARPA office by March 29th, 2024. And be it further resolved, any district resident applicants that are denied an economic hardship assistance grant, may appeal the decision to an appeals board comprised of members of the CRST Tribal Council who are not up for election in 2024, and then the disclaimer.
Motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Motion, Chairman.
Chairman. We got a motion, several motions to approve.
Motion by District 5.
I got a motion by Mr. Bartlett, second by Ms. Lee to approve. No, he said it first. Okay, a lot of comments. Mr. Indowitz?
Yeah. Since we're on record now, and this resolution is I mean, we have the draft in front of us, and just like to let our members know that we get these draft resolutions that have been amended and then been redacted, and then we made motions that changed it. Yet we don't have the time to get the actual amendments and look at the actual amendments. There's some concerns that came up, but hopefully the REDW, that Mr. Treasurer and our AG could run that by them, that one that come up, run it by the REDW auditors, and get that confirmed like Tracy did before. So maybe you can get with Tracy to be familiar about that. But Mr. Treasurer should have the numbers to RDW and get that answered. But I don't see how come we can't wait for tomorrow morning to have the clean copy in front of us? What's the hurry? I know there's a TBEC meeting on Friday, but today's Wednesday. What's going on tomorrow? What's the hurry that we can't have a copy with the amendments in it? That's just good government. And I'd like to point that out to the people that sometimes we're in this situation, nothing really changed, It's just that council wants to push all these things through, but some of these questions haven't been answered. That's not good government, So I know it's a political year, and Ordinance 14 does have bribery, and that's that question I had about, council reps going out and helping individuals in their districts apply. I'd consider that bribery. That's my opinion, especially in the election year. So, like the ARPA policy said, it kept tribal council reps out of it, out of that housing board decision, which we are trying to empower the districts to do that. We got to empower our people and invest in our districts and communities. It's not much money, but it's gonna help, and that's the main thing is we help our people. But we got to start creating jobs and some economy, and I think the people need to start looking at what is our council reps doing for their districts and communities. Are they creating jobs and opportunity? Economy, that's our job. It's not just to pass out money and get a vote, which sometimes it appears like. And some of us that have done the work, I congratulate my younger colleague here, Derek, that brought the housing project here. And he made a few dreams come true for a few people, and then District 1 did their job. So I accommodate them for doing their job, and I know it's a tough job. It ain't easy, but I think we need more investment into our district officers too. And mileage and more per diem. So we have more input from our districts. Pilamalo.
Okay, Madam Secretary, please call for the vote.
Bryce in the Woods,
Oha.
Steve Moran,
Yes.
Ted Knife Jr. Absent John Kessler,
Yes.
Kenrick Dupree, Sharon Lee,
Yes.
Mary Miller,
Yes.
Kelsey Haskell,
Yes.
Thad Rose,
Yes.
Derek Bartlett,
Yes.
Francine Hall,
Yes.
Joe Brinksplenny, Bob Walters, absent Ron Russo, absent Tuffy Thompson.
Yes.
Thank you.
12 yes, 0 no, 0 abstain, 3 absent. Motion carries. Thank you, Tribal Council. Good job. Council, I gotta take my child to an appointment at 5, so I think right now it'd be a good stopping point. And so we'll stand recessed until tomorrow morning. Looking forward to seeing you all.
Chairman, we got those 2 legal issues we need to bring up tomorrow.
Daku.
One Those are